The idea of a cathedral is to raise your eyes heavenward. They're intended to raise your mind and your heart to God.
You look at the craftsmanship that's here, it's phenomenal. The space above the ceiling, going into the towers.
The cathedral was dedicated in 1872. It was the pennies of the immigrants, the poor Catholics who got here, who wanted to build a church as a sign of their Catholic faith.
Every time we come into the church, it's just so breathtakingly beautiful, and they give so much to the people of this community.
The outside is mostly Portland Brownstone. It's a lovely stone, but it's also a fairly weak stone. And what can happen over time through weathering, freeze-thaw cycles, is that the stone falls off.
When we did the roof, they discovered the big problems with the towers. In those towers, on the left-hand side, there are 4 huge bells there. And in the other tower is, believe it or not, is the air conditioning unit. Those towers are not just for beauty, you know, they're so practical.
Things had really reached the point where restoration needed to occur. Some sort of stabilization and restoration for the long-term health of the towers. The work that we're doing involves not just work to the outside, restoring the stone, but also work on the inside. Because over time, as well as moisture comes into the wall, it causes deterioration on the inside of the towers. We've done an impressive amount of work and have been able to move forward at a very rapid pace. And so working on projects like this magnificent structure, preserving what's, a really critical piece of the city is really, it's an honor to be working on this project.
I think in the kind of world that we live in, inspiration is important. There's so much bad news, so many difficulties, so many problems, that to come in and just be, first of all, just to be at peace in an atmosphere that's not only beautiful but quiet. You don't have much of that these days either.
I think the renovations mean a lot because it's going to keep this place together, and we're going to have it for generations. We're a very generous community.
And I hope through the beauty of the building and through the beauty of the liturgy and the music, that they're drawn into a spirit of prayer and worship. That's what we're after.